camera because usually I use the front facing camera, but right now I'm not. So, and this is my third or my fourth, I can't remember, recording. So any mistakes and stuff like that, y'all just gonna have to deal with them because I'm not doing this video over, and I do not know how to edit videos, okay? I'm learning, but y'all gonna get the mistakes. Anywho, today I want to talk about, guess what? Losing your V card. Okay, so a little bit about my story. I lost my V card when I was 17. It was like, my goal was to wait till I was 18. So I lost it, like 5 months. I'm lying. I lost it a few months. I don't think it was 5 months. I think it was more like 3. I lost it like 3 months before my 18th birthday. And, the boy I lost it to will always say, I bet you're not going to lose it. I bet you're going to lose it before you turn 18. I used to be like, no, I'm not. Clearly, he was right. So, it was like kind of, okay, we were together for 2 years on and off. And I lost it to him a few months into the relationship. It was definitely less than a year into the relationship. So, I would say between like 5 and 7 months. And he came over, and it was like, we was watching a movie, and it was like kissing and rubbing and all of that stuff. And it happened, and it was like totally not planned. Like, I totally didn't plan to lose it when I did. But it was like, I don't know, that day for some reason, like, I was possessed. And I just didn't refuse. Like, I didn't stop, but whatever was going on. So, it happened, and I don't regret it, and I love all the lessons that I learned from my previous relationship. And the whole point is to say that your virginity is something like precious. Like, you can never ever get it back. Like, so I hear very few stories where girls lost, like, the person they lost their virginity to is the person they're with for the next few years. Like, majority of the time it doesn't. Well, maybe in another world, but her, don't happen. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so like, majority of the time things don't work out. So like, you lost your virginity to this dude and it didn't work out, and like, you meet this new dude and he has everything that your previous boo lacked. So it's like, he's a great guy, he's a gentleman, and he's just a good guy. And it's like, you can't give that special and precious thing to him because you gave it to someone else. So, yeah, it's very, 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 very special. Like, my boyfriend, now we've been together 3 years, and he always laughed because I always say, I lost my virginity to you, even though I didn't, but I wish I did because he's a great guy. But I lost it to someone else, and I don't regret it, but I'm glad that I learned certain things from that relationship and from whatever happened between us, and I can apply it to, my new relationship. And I just took everything that I learned, or the knowledge that I've gained, and I ran with it. So, yeah. And this is kind of like a sidebar because it doesn't have anything to directly do with what I'm talking about. But I find that guys who don't have a good relationship with their mother are not the best guys. Not to say like they're bad guys or anything, but they're not the best. And because, like, if you're to your mom, like, clearly disrespecting her and have no respect for her, how can you respect a woman? Like, your mother's the woman who gave you life. Like, she nurtured you, and she was this, beautiful woman. Like, all mothers are not perfect, but, she's your mother. So if you can't respect her, I don't know how you can respect another girl who's just a girl. And, I don't know. It's just, you get my point. So, yeah, definitely, like, if you see that he doesn't have respect for his mother and, you know, things like that, definitely look into that. Like, pay close attention to that. This was just like a sidebar because I don't know if it has anything to do with the V card. But yeah. And I was starting this little thing where me and my older friends were going to talk to younger girls and, like, mentor them and just be, like, you know, the big sister to, like, younger girls and give them advice and just be there for them, period. But it didn't work out, so I guess thanks to the YouTube gods, I can make my videos and just talk about certain things, and you guys can comment and ask me questions. And if it's something that you don't want to put in a comment, you can inbox me, because I love, 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 love being there for people. That's sort of like a gift God gave me, being, you know, someone people can talk to and get advice from. And I just love helping people, especially young girls, because I made mistakes so that I can tell you guys about them so that you can avoid these mistakes. Because as my dad always said, prevention is better than cure. So yeah, you get my point. But I'm not going to talk your heads off. So later, guys.